That's not 3, 2, 1.
You just said it, so we're live.
We were already live when I said it, though.
Well, hey.
Now I gotta wait for the.
Oh, they didn't even hear it when we went live, so you don't have to worry about it.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Oh man,
I want to start going live. Like if we're gonna do lives more often, if I'm gonna do lives more often, I want to do lives on multiple platforms at once. I think that would be really cool.
Man, you think I'm gonna keep up with that?
You just do it. You just do it at the same time, and StreamYards kind of keeps track of it all. But you got to buy like the premium version. That's the only thing that sucks. Samantha,
what's up?
Happy New Year, kiddo. What's going on?
Man, no. Yeah, we need to start. We say it every time, but we need to. Yeah, we've been really bad at the cancellation thing. I think we need to aim for earlier live streams because the late live streams just both of us kind of give up at that point. Jelly Duck, what's up? Happy New Year.
High five. It's good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year. Hope you're having a good day. Enjoying your day.
I've come to realize that when it hits about 5, 6 o'clock at night, I just don't feel like going live anymore.
Yeah, the ambition kind of seeps away.
It'll be like
minute by minute.
It'll be noon, and I'll be like, yeah, I think we're going live today. I think I can do this. I think I'm ready. And then it hits about 4, and I'm like, how do I get out of this?
Raven the Blackbird 3. It is good to see Gaffa Haynes. What's going on, buddy? I hope 2023 is better.
Tales of the Solstice.
Tales of the Solstice. The LS crew. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you guys had a good, safe New Year. Hopefully this is a good New Year for everyone.
I hope it was also fun. Hope you had a fun New Year's. And if your plan was to not have a plan and chill and relax at home and play like solitaire on your computer or a game or something, that's okay too. Mission accomplished.
I had thought about going live last night. Again, that thought disappeared by about 5 o'clock. And then I just kind of chilled and watched a movie because Mike was working.
The LS crew got very drunk. Made sure to say very drunk. How you feeling today?
Did you get very drunk and hungover, or did you just get drunk?
Just remember, you're celebrating the new year. You want to remember the first day of the new year, right?
Or forget it. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe depending on the situation, I guess.
No, I chilled in the house last night.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing fun and entertaining. I let the kids stay up till midnight.
I chilled too. I sat in the chair and I just streamed. And yeah.
When you messaged me at 12, or when you commented, I think on the Facebook post at 12:30 my time, and I went, and he said he wasn't going to be able to make it till midnight if we did a live stream bringing in the new year.
Who said that?
You.
Oh, yeah.
Who's still drinking? Hangover and drinking. Still.
I didn't say I wouldn't be able to make it until midnight. I said I wouldn't make it to midnight. I would peter out. I'd be like sleeping on the line. I'd be like,
yeah.
And they'd all be making fun of me.
That's half the fun.
That's right. I'd be sawing logs and little pop farts. Only a few neighbors was lighting fireworks all night from 7 p.m. till almost 5 a.m. Wow.
See, my cats would have a fit with that. Heck, the rabbit was having a fit last night. With the fireworks going off last night, the rabbit was having like a spastic attack running up and down my hallway.
LS crew still drinking. Right on.
LS crew is like, yeah, I'm hungover, but I'm still drinking. It's all good.
Are you like Archer? You know, have you ever watched the show Archer? It's like he's afraid he will literally die if he stops drinking from the hangover.
Yeah, I haven't had a hangover in a long time. Even the couple I feel good episodes of YouTube, I didn't get a hangover after that. But I was trashed.
Yeah, I didn't even touch a drink.
You're gonna
I was
get
kind of sore last night because I was playing origami. Like I bought Melissa seat covers, like really nice form-fitting seat covers for her RAV for Christmas. And I was attempting to put them in. And let me tell you something. You got to fold yourself into 5 sides of origami to try to put those damn things in. And I was pretty darn sore. I didn't even get both front seats in. I got her seat in and about 75% of the passenger seat in. And I'm like, frig this. I'm taking the rest of the night off.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Raven. I actually have a friend that's got her mom's birthday was also on New Year. So yeah, it's not always easy.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be rough every New Year, Raven. That does suck, but
it's that rough thing to start off the new year, but you try to make the best of the rest of the year.
You got to realize too, Raven, your mom would want you to enjoy life and live life to the fullest. You know what I mean? So think about that too. As hard as it is, try to live the legacy that your mom left behind for you.
No, it's
did that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, I'm just making sure, because sometimes I'll say something and I think it makes sense, and I'd be like, everybody's like, "What? We need not frig Google Translate. We need Gil Skillz Translate."
I had to edit my nice, well thought out New Year's post 5 separate times yesterday, because as I read it, I would find a word. I'm like, "What the hell was I saying there?" And it didn't talk to text then. I typed that. It still was messed up.
My mother, I got to say, my mother highly respects you very, very much. You guys are kindred spirits in the sense that you're very much alike in a lot of ways. So I just wanted to say that, make you feel good.
She says
Mama
a
loves
lot of nice things on my posts, but I don't know if she talks outside of that. But she says a lot of nice things on my posts.
Yeah, well, she does. She talks about you quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, like not obsessively so, but like every once in a while she'll bring you up. And when she does, she's like, "Man, that Crystal, she works her butt out. She cooks. She does all sorts of stuff. She rides horses. She's a hell of a person." Not another Bob tone, but just regular tone.
She's like, "How'd you meet this Crystal? How?"
I do it. Just I'm not always thinking of the bad thing. I hear you, bud. I hear you.
It's kind of like I said, everyone always says this is going to be my year. We got all these resolutions. We got all these plans. We got all these hopes, wishes. Honestly, I'm looking at it in the whole new sense of it's another year, new year. It's another each new day with your loved ones and each new day to make memories. Tomorrow's not promised, and in all honesty, there's going to be tears.
New Year, it really, when it boils down to it, yes, it's nice to bring in a new year positively and all that fun stuff, but it's just a number too. I mean, you could turn your life around or start being positive or start doing, making changes anytime in your life. You don't have to necessarily wait for the new year. Whether it be a resolution or otherwise.
No, like I said, it's just...
That's when you spend some serious money. Apparently, people like that talk about stuff like that when they have like midlife crises and stuff like that, end up buying a truck and going to spend more money on a camper and stuff like that.
Okay, Gil, are we talking about ourselves here?
I don't know. It might possibly. It was a good example.
The good news, I looked up and Autumn's team is not on the running for Worlds. Thank God. I thought they were by the oopsie win that wasn't supposed to happen because they didn't have enough people in the ring.
That's too bad.
I was not happy about that, nor was she. So honestly, I'm kind of happy that she's not in the running.
I feel bad, but at the same time, I know what you have to go through to make her, make sure she's there. And yeah, I get it.
Oh, the problem is I don't know that I would be able to jump the hoops this year to get her there. And so then it's going to cause a major fiasco with the instructor.
Well, it is what it is.
You can't make it. It's going to be, you're no longer part of this school.
You know, I mean, realistically, so let me ask you a quick question. How high up in the totem pole do you have to be before you become a sensei or become a teacher or whatever they're called in Taekwondo?
Realistically, let's see. Her instructor just got her 4th degree. She just got her 4th degree, and she's owned the school for 10 years.
Okay.
So 3.
Let's put this in perspective. Autumn has her 3rd degree black belt. So she was at the same rank as her instructor. She could say, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to start my own school.
I'd like to not go that route, but because her instructor
would still have to go through all the same stuff as the other school. And yeah, you're right. Maybe that's
about it. Idea. More than likely, her instructor opened up the school as a 1st degree black belt. So she's had the school since then. It's owned by the instructor and her son. And he would have been, what, 16 when they bought the school and started the school.
Yep.
So, yeah, realistically, Autumn could. She's a little young to do that as of now. She's not far off, but she's a little young. By herself at 16 would be a little bit too young.
Wait, how old is she now? She's 15? Going on 16?
16.
16? Yeah.
She's 17 this June.
Oh, with a little help from her mom.
Mom doesn't want to dabble into Taekwondo.
Why don't you start up the next Cobra Kai? Oh, you've never watched that show, so you don't get the humor.
Nope, never watched that show. I don't watch TV. I watched a movie last night. Now that's a rarity. I watched a movie last night.
Was that the movie you didn't like?
What movie was it?
5 feet away or 6 feet away, or it's the one with the 2 that had cystic fibrosis.
Oh.
And they couldn't touch each other basically.
Because they would break their bones?
No, cystic fibrosis is a lung disease, and
I'm confusing the brosis.
2 cystic fibrosis carriers have different bacterias, and if the bacteria gets introduced from one to the other, then it could technically kill them or cause major issues and eliminate the ability to get new lungs, which is what essentially they do. So yeah, it's yeah, I don't know how true a lot of the stuff in the story is, but I know some of it is very true because we have a nephew with cystic fibrosis. I've been wanting to watch that one for a while, and I finally just did.
And what did you think?
It was a good movie. Don't watch the Matilda the musical. Don't watch it. Just don't. Just don't. Save yourself. That was the worst show, movie, whatever it is that I have ever watched.
Turning it off, and he doesn't.
We turned it on. It was on maybe 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, you can find a new movie, Mike. You could find a new movie. Troy comes up. He's like, I'm kind of liking this. So then we leave it on. We're a good 30, 35 minutes in, and Troy goes, now I lost interest. You can change it.
Pretty much every day you were here, it was movie night. Pretty much.
And I pretty much fell asleep on every one of them.
Almost. I think the only one you didn't fall asleep on was Bumblebee.
I think I watched Bumblebee, but I think that one you also were very insistent I was going to watch.
No, I wasn't insistent.
Oh, you're like, you're watching this one. Paula Wellner, what's up? Happy New Year.
Thumbs up and a high five. It is good to see you, Paula.
You weren't like insistent as in mean, but you're like, you're watching this one. You haven't seen this one. You're going to watch this one.
I have my riot shield done.
It's one of those, adorable movies. Plus, I'm a big Transformer fan. What can I say? Speaking of which, have you seen the new trailer for the new movie?
I have not. So
Oh.
you know what I found out? We were in
What'd you find out?
we were in Wisconsin Dells for that tournament.
Yeah.
Literally, and I didn't know this, or otherwise I probably would have stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Not even 5 minutes from where that hotel was, there's like massive size transformers outside of a building someone has made.
Really?
They're like as tall as the building, huge. I didn't even know about it, otherwise I would have stopped because everyone from the tournament was like posting pictures. I'm like, where was this? They're like, it was like right down the street. I'm like, what the hell? Lady Mackenzie, what's up? Thumbs up.
What's going on, Lady Mackenzie? Psh, Happy New Year.
Oh, Paula, I've been missing in action. I can tell you that much. I haven't posted anything on the diving channel in a year. I've been saying I'm going to go out to the dumpsters for the last 2 weeks straight. And yeah, my motivation isn't there. I haven't went. I haven't.
I think everybody's got, the holiday / winter blues a little bit, and everybody's been on hiatus.
A year, Gil. I'm like, where do we classify that one? A year.
What?
That's not holiday nor winter blues. Where's the year fall?
I don't know. It's like the year, it kind of went by quick, sort of. Kind of.
Like, there's been a lot of, well, I just, motivation-wise, I haven't had it. We went to Arizona for that week. We had a huge garden this year that took up a lot of my spare time. A lot of canning happening this last summer. And so, yeah, it kind of just flew by. Like, I didn't have time.
You kept yourself very busy.
Yeah, and as soon as my busy disappeared, my spiral began.
You had to find another busy.
I did.
You're one of those types of people that you got to constantly be moving. If you stay still, you're going to shrivel up into oblivion. Yep. Kind of like a pair of cold testicles.
What a comparison. I'm now going to picture cold testicles every time I start spiraling. Thank you.
Okay. So that is great motivation for you not to spiral.
Really good, Gil.
Well,
I feel like I'm spiraling. Oh, cold testicles. I can't spiral.
See, but with the baby, Haley's baby will be born in the next couple weeks. So Busy's coming back, I'm sure. Ralph Morrick, what's up? Thumbs up.
Ralph, Happy New Year, brother. Thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you, bud. Hope life's treating you well.
I'm sure Busy is going to full cycle come back within a couple weeks. I said I was going to need a vacation come February. Apparently, I was wrong. I needed a vacation come end of December.
Yeah. Well, a plane ticket's not that expensive. If you want to come and visit, come on up.
Do you really think I'm going to get on that plane and convince Mike to let me go without him climbing on the damn plane with me and then all the kids right behind him?
Yeah, bring him with you.
That's not a vacation.
That sounds like it would get expensive real quick. Best wishes to you too, buddy. Best wishes. Like I said in my post, I hope May 2023 bring us some happiness, maybe some good fortune and peace and love, and it all sounds cliche, but man, I really wish that for a lot of people.
This year has a lot of big changes happening on my end, a lot that are kind of terrifying. There's a lot of changes, though.
Actually, I don't know about a lot, but there's one big change.
Technically, at least two, and that second one can be a huge, yeah.
Do I know about the second change?
Well, Mike's. I can.
Oh, that too. Yes. Okay. Never mind. Yes. I know
literally, we're stepping into that tomorrow. Day 2 of the new year. Tomorrow. Like, slap in the face right there. Slap in the face.
I agree, Paula. I agree. That it is not fun at all.
Yeah, I hope things do level out eventually.
Casually unfiltered forever. It's good to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to ya.
Yeah, Lady Mackenzie. You know, it was just the whole year went by. The whole year just went by. I wouldn't classify it was after any specific moment. It flew by. You're always told as a kid, the years go fast. Like, take it slow. And kids always think it takes forever for a year to go by. I swear, every year it just goes faster. Every year it just goes faster.
We lost a few legendary actors and singers, and lost my grandmother. 2022 definitely had some extreme ups and downs for me. I got my truck, which is halfway through realizing my midlife crisis. I'm just going to call it that from now on. Then I get my camper and start traveling while I'm working. But 2022 mostly sucked.
Well, we had Mike's dad with his accident that occurred, and that took up a lot of our summer as well. Like, I forget that.
Yep.
That's another one that took up a lot of our summer. Me and Autumn had an amazing trip to Arizona that was desperately needed.
That was cool.
Needed.
That's a check in the positive side.
I needed that trip, and honestly, with things that were going on with Autumn,
And honestly,
we needed that
really
trip.
like that tweet.
And like we did, but then we lost 4 of our animals, four pets this year. We lost 2 dogs, a rabbit, and a bearded dragon.
2 dogs?
Baby was lost this year.
Really?
She doesn't even realize baby.
Lady
was
Mackenzie, I hope you get the funds to be able to do what you need to do there. One of my very best friends came out and is a transgender as well. Yeah, we did lose Betty White. Betty White was rough.
I hope you get everything that you're aiming for there, Lady Mackenzie, and you can get it done. And
get everything all correct and less erect. I'm sorry, okay? I'm the type of person that adds a little humor into things, but no, in all seriousness, though, I hope you get the funds you need to take care of things.
Casually Unfiltered started the new year with apparently a very big bang. Yeah, no, that's not the way you want to start the new year.
No, that sucks, man. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you and the missus is. I hope it's a better year for you guys, because I know you had your ups and downs too.
Yeah,
the year from hell.
The Year from Hell franchise. Yeah, no, yeah. I like we're stepping into just craziness. Like we're literally. So most of you that are on here, a lot of you know Haley, our bonus child as we call her, but she is due on the 18th with a baby. So we're going to be bonus grandparents essentially. We're being called grandma and grandpa. But,
and much like YouTube, the notification came in very late. Yeah. So there wasn't that much time to prepare.
That notification came on Thanksgiving. Be thankful you're going to be a grandma. What?
What?
So we have that coming up in January. Mike is going after a dream, and I'm not going to go too far into that right now, but there's a lot that's hidden all at the very beginning of this month. Like literally this year is just going to start off with a big bang.
Yeah, I know you're going to power through it. You're a survivor. And so is Harold World. Harold World, thumbs up and a high five. Oh, he always hits back really hard. He's got more strength than he gives himself credit for.
That's usually the case, isn't it?
Most of the time, yes. Unless he's hungover. I don't even know if he drinks.
Paul, I'm sorry about your losses too. Like it's been a rough couple years. It's this last year, I would say, it returned more to normal than it has in the previous years. We were able to do more than what we had been able to do, and things kind of started getting a little bit more on track, other than the cost of living being so skyrocketed high that you could barely afford to do anything. But it's been a rough couple of years. Oh,
wow. Harold World's recovering from about a COVID too. Man, I hope you feel better real soon. Sometimes I hear people that get COVID. It varies from person to person, but there are some people that it lingers for weeks and you can't taste or smell for a good long while. either.
Here, Harold World, I'm pretty sure that's what my household had. We didn't get tested, but it lingered for a while, and like, yeah, there was taste issues and there was everything else, but we had that for like a month there.
I figured, baby. I figured.
I wasn't sure.
I know Chris as well. Sorry,
I didn't know that was Casually Unfiltered's actual name. But when when she said Chris, I was wondering if it was a shortened way of saying Crystal, because it happens sometimes. So I wasn't sure.
Gotcha.
So then I was trying to think, is it someone that switched their name? Because I'm like, I don't recognize the name. So I'm like, maybe it's someone I know, but they switched their name.
Well, it's funny because a lot of YouTubers don't reveal their names. So people in the chat tend to, call them by their YouTube name. And when they talk about their real name or mention their real name, and people are like, who some people are like, who are they talking about? Who's that person? But in Casually Filtered's case, I knew who she was talking about.
I like Bossy. I know Bossy's name, but I don't dare say her real name ever, because if I started saying her real name all the time, I would start calling her by her real name. She was the first one to wish me a happy new year this year.
You get hit with COVID around Christmas, and that means old bug has been beating him up ever since. You're going to come back better than ever, my friend. You always do.
Yeah, Paul. I used to have a channel that was my original name. Because I never planned on being on YouTube. I really didn't. I used to laugh at Mike. I'm like, this is the stupidest thing ever. Why would you do YouTube? And I didn't understand it. And now here I am.
Yeah, Paula. Some people do that. Some people do that, and that's pretty cool too. The only thing that kind of scares me about doing that is, like, if for some reason, you get big or you start getting trolls, I just wouldn't want to make it easy for them to do stuff. That's the only concern I would ever have with doing that. But a lot of people do.
My ring is very bent up.
Your ring?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just realized I was playing with it. I'm like, man, that thing is so not in a circle anymore.
Yeah, that's not a circle. That's totally not a circle.
I was using my real name before I started. Yeah, like I said, I was never planning on doing YouTube.
Yeah, didn't it fall out of his dad's?
Made you have a pit in your stomach, I would imagine, and in your wallet. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, Mike.
The motherboard.
Mike,
how do you drop it and crack the motherboard? Holy crap.
Yeah, that I don't know. Mike cracked his screen. We hope it's not the screen. We hope it's the screen protector, but we don't know.
What does he have for a phone?
He's got the iPhone, I don't know, whatever. It's the same one I've got, but he's got the bigger version.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was I think we had the 13, I think. I have a 13. I think he has the 13 Pro Max.
Well, that's good to hear. Definitely be, don't be giving up the information willingly. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's not, yeah. We've got to actually remove, now that I think about it, I got to remove our P.O. box off of our YouTube right now, or else I need to go renew a P.O. box because I forgot about it and it expired.
Yeah, I should do that too. I should invest in a P.O. box because people want to send me things all the time. And every time someone reaches out and says, hey, can I have your address? I want to send you something. I'm like, hi, baby. You want to say hello?
But he doesn't turn down the canned goods that I send him.
Hey. I could just route everything through Crystal, but I'm sure she doesn't want to give her address out either.
Yeah. I gave my address the other day to Julie because she's like, I got your card back that I sent out for Christmas. And I'm like, here, I'll just send you my address.
Yeah.
That's how I found out my P.O. box is Invalid.
Well, casually filtered, you know what happened to me. I mean, and I didn't give out my address to too many people.
Yeah.
But people have a way of finding that stuff out. Excuse me.
Always doing something there, Harold World, but I hope you succeed on all your destinations, I should say.
Yeah, Harold World's got a lot of ambition, and I've always liked that about him. He's always strived to do, to do the best he could. He's wise enough. I'm trying to articulate this the best I can. He's wise enough to know when something's working and when something isn't, and to step up the game and make it better.
Heart Sight, what's up, Eileen? And
Hey, Eileen.
The damn PO box tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, and then I'm like, wait, it's Sunday.
She looks so adorable. I love her. Yeah, thank you, Paula. I love. I mean, that's just one of 3 huskies, and then, of course, we've got a mini dachshund. Can you only imagine 3 huskies and a mini dachshund living in the same house?
He's got a mini hot dog with the huskies. I'm shocked they haven't decided to stack on that mini hot dog.
They love that dog, and they play very gentle with that dog.
Although I've got a rabbit hopping around my house with a husky.
I need to update the Husky Express channel to add Luna into it, because I've never added her picture into it, but there's videos with her in it.
So literally, this rabbit runs around with the cats, and the cats wrestle with the rabbit, and the rabbit wrestles back. The rabbit chased the dog out of its room the other day. This rabbit is like gutsy as hell. It's kind of funny.
It is kind of unique, isn't it?
And it is the last thing you expect to be living with a husky, because huskies are very high prey drive. So you don't expect a rabbit to just be loose in your house.
Yeah, but seems to work though. I mean, 3 huskies and a mini dachshund. I was actually kind of nervous when my daughter wanted to get one, and I debated it for quite some time. I'm like, fine, it's your responsibility. You need to make sure that dog doesn't get hurt and all that stuff. But these dogs love that little dog and protect that little dog.
And then she's going to go off to college and daddy gets a dog for 4 years. No. You know what's going to happen. No,
it's not. No, it's not. You used to have a rabbit hopping around the house with a German Shepherd. Well, there.
See, we lost our German Shepherd.
So did she, Paula.
Yeah. My German Shepherd was doing good with the rabbit too, but I didn't trust him fully, but we lost him Monday. Monday he collapsed and passed en route to the vet.
Well, he's up there with all the other animals you've had, and Eva and Hershey, and I'm not going to go through all the names.
You're going to get your one little laugh in this mix. He gave me one last farewell fart in the face as I carried his deceased body into the vet. Because I heard the air escape his asshole and it smelled like his normal farts. That was his farewell kiss, I guess you could call it. Like,
Harold World, you keep at it, and it will. It will. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Nothing comes overnight. Nothing comes just easily. You have to fight for what you want. And you are putting the work and effort into it. It's eventually going to pay off. You just have to keep putting the effort in, which sometimes gets annoying. But, if it's something you enjoy and you love doing, at least you enjoy it.
I mean, everybody's got to hone their skills, man. You got to start somewhere. And you refine and hone your skills as you go. And I don't know if you have other things in your life that prevent you from doing, spending as much time with those ambitions as you would like, but that plays a factor too. So don't get discouraged.
I'm sure you've heard all this from Tales of the Solstice already, though.
Oh gosh, yes, I'm sure. Tales of the Solstice is awesome and a wonderful friend to have. Did you just finish? What was that? Pepsi? Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Give me the news.
I prefer
Dr.
Dr. Pepper or cream soda over Pepsi.
Give me the news. I got a bad taste of loving you.
Oh, man, Tales of the Solstice. I've been wondering when everything's going to cooperate for a long time. I feel like I go 5 steps up and I go 10 steps back almost every route I go, but that's just life, I think.
Things are going to just click one day. You know what I mean? If you keep putting in the effort and refining and you don't give up, things are going to click and you're going to go, whoa, wait a second. This is working. I don't know who I'm talking to.
No,
you might be a little crazy by then, but it'll be very rewarding.
It's I think with anything you're trying to do in life, nothing comes easy. Nothing just gets handed to you. You have to put that effort in. And then there's some people that don't have to put the effort in, it seems, but they just got better luck.
Endless Vlogs is in the house.
Happy
Thumbs
New
up
Year.
and a high five.
Gil used to
New
not
Year.
live streaming with me. Now he does a thumbs up first before everything, and I'm already doing the damn thumbs up.
I'm sorry, okay? It's instinctive. It's, you have a routine, when you go to the bathroom, right? What happens when you miss a step when you're going to the bathroom?
If I miss a step, I'm probably peeing on the floor.
Okay, then. So I don't want to pee on the floor whenever someone comes in. I want to make sure they get the high five so nobody pees on the floor. I don't know what I'm saying.
He's so used to not streaming with me anymore. He's just like, I got this.
I listen, it has been a while,
Maybe
yes.
you don't live streaming more.
But don't take that as I've gone on without you, because I can't. It just would not be the same.
Sure.
Well, Harold World, don't you know there's a crazy dial? Once you're on the crazy dial, you can adjust it. You get a little more crazy, a little less crazy. It's like volume.
I go through tangents. Sometimes I'm more crazy than others. Gil doesn't know the crazy side as much, I don't think.
What are you talking about? Well, maybe you haven't told me everything, but I've seen some pretty interesting stuff. What? Why do you keep laughing?
I need to get new bands.
You need to get new what?
My words wore off of these.
I need to get a new mouse.
You can tell I never take these off.
Whenever I've used this so much. Oh, wow, yeah.
You can tell they don't come off. Those have been
they don't.
on for like 3 years straight, pretty much. If I take them off and put new ones on.
I've used this thing so much that when I left click, it also right clicks. It's like anticipating the click.
I gotta message her and get some new ones because I don't know if I have any more.
I gotta take it apart and clean it or get another one.
They're
Doing well.
They're really not that expensive. You're better off just getting a new one.
Well, I've got like 2 or 3 of them in the garage that came from previously scrapped PCs. So I'll just plug one of them in and see if that works.
Doing okay, Endless. Surviving.
That's where this keyboard came from. So I mean, yes, I need to wash the damn keyboard.
I was gonna say their keyboard looks like it's seen better days.
It's definitely seen. It can't see because there's so much dust on it. But yes, you're right.
So we finally, Mike and I guess I should say, like we actually got a new computer finally. So we're no longer in the dinosaur ages.
I helped them get into the sweet spot of the best deal humanly possible, with the best equipment humanly possible, with the most up-to-date equipment humanly possible on a budget.
And Gil's like, and I should have bought the damn thing myself.
I should have at the time, because now it's a lot more money.
Yeah, he basically sent it to me. He goes, "This is it. This is it. Buy it. This is the one. You gotta buy this one."
Well, it was right around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and they couldn't have picked a better time to actually buy a computer. And I'm like, you will not find a better deal with these specs anywhere else. Now is the time. That same computer is like $400 more right now.
Yeah, it was more than I wanted to spend on a computer, but we got a computer.
You got a good computer.
So, and we ended up paying for the antivirus on it once getting it.
Why did you pay for the antivirus?
Because I don't feel like having a shit computer in a week.
Well, no, that's not what I meant. It's like what usually like they come with like a year's free.
Okay, so I thought
stuff.
this did. I thought it did. But apparently, if I would have paid when we ordered it, it came with a year. It was, I forget how much, but it was only 1 month free. It was $20 for the year though, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to renew mine soon. I use Bitdefender for my antivirus and my VPN.
Jeez,
Sorry,
Paula,
that is the mini dachshund telling the Huskies who's really in charge.
Since high school, I don't know how you're still using it.
Well, I'm not going to say anything because that's a trap.
That's an old laptop. Well, no, I'm just saying.
That's a trap.
No, 1986. She's got. So she's basically the same age as me. Since high school, that laptop is like what, 20 years old, almost, not quite, but almost 20 years old. That's an old laptop.
They're just playing. It sounds like that mini dachshunds is tearing something apart, but they're just playing.
See, Paula wasn't saying that was a trap. She's like, "You're good. You're good." Yeah, it's about 20-year-old laptop.
All she said was "yup." That could have been "yup, it's a trap."
Hey, I said nothing wrong. I just said that is an old laptop.
No. You didn't say anything wrong. I'm not saying you said anything wrong, but it's one of those things where you don't want to get, like, I don't want to get caught like in an age thing where it's like, what are you saying? I'm old? It's not a trap. Just reminds me of Star Wars. It's a trap.
I'm saying that laptop's old and I'm still younger than you. You can't call me old.
Are you talking to her or me?
You. I can look at the year and it's basically the same year I was born, so I can say that about the laptop, and even you could not say she's old because you're still older than her.
I am old.
Nah.
Older.
There we go. Age is but a number.
That's right. You're only as old as you feel, but that can also be a trap.
So she used 1986 as the year she graduated. That is a really old laptop.
Yeah, but you know, in the opposite end of the spectrum is she sure as hell got her money's worth out of it.
I don't know how it's still running that.
Probably operates off of like AOL, you know, like
Put a hamster running
Windows 3.1.
You had to have upgraded the Windows or something in it, because there's no way it's still operating off the original stuff. If it is, I just have horrible luck with electronics, apparently. If it is, Gil, I'm not listening to you next time you say, you got to get the newest of the new so it lasts you forever, because apparently it lasts forever anyway.
No, not exactly.
Bradley Whiteworth, what's up?
Bradley Whitworth, it's good to see you. Thumbs up and a high five. It depends on what you get and how much mileage you put on it and how badly you beat it up and use it and take care of it and all that. There's a lot of there's the Paula's situation is kind of an extreme exception.
Keep adding new programs to it. It can't be all the original stuff.
Yep. Wow. Windows 7 until June 2022. You know, Windows 11 is out now, right? But on the flip side, you know, you might have like a computer that can upgrade, like the specs, like it can upgrade. So I try to cut some people some slack there.
We don't tend to upgrade a lot of times with our computers and stuff.
Yours came with Windows 11. Just saying.
I know, because you insisted on like all of the new spiffy stuff. So like that's why
hey, that came from a good place. Okay, you got a good computer, a good deal, and I wanted to make sure that you had a future-proof PC that was going to last you a long time and be worth every single penny.
There's a reason we had you find us a computer, because we would not have cared so much about some of that stuff. We were like, yeah, that's good. That's good.
You wouldn't have been saying that a year or two from now if you bought some other things that you were looking at.
I sent him one that Mike had found. Mike's like, this one doesn't look so bad. I said to Gil, I have never gotten a faster no out of this man. Like, he was like, no. You want a hamster running your computer? No.
I want a hamster one on my computer. That would be cute.
Talk to other Bob. He's got one of them computers in the garage.
Well, of course, other Bob has a computer like that in the garage. Calendar won't even update.
I'm kind of curious, guys, since I've got all of you in here, and maybe even Crystal can throw some advice my way, but I want to do something with this channel, particularly the live streaming channel, other than just live streaming. You guys have any thoughts on what I could do with this channel? Because I mean, it's a monetized channel and I don't live stream as much as I would like to. So I'd like to supplement that with something else. Do you have any ideas or considerations that isn't meant to be hilarious or humorous or toilet humor?
YouTube tips?
Not YouTube tips, like ideas for, like, you know, creating videos or you know, just doing something new. I'm confused. Who the hell is talking? I'm confused, he said. Mine is to swear less. Oh, Bradley. Okay, I should have read that first.
Mine is no. I'm not.
Oh, Bradley.
I'm not making that kind of commitment. Mine is, I guess, just to. How do I put, like, worry less, but as in like just kind of letting it all kind of happen as it's going to happen without the stress factor. But I'm probably going to fail drastically. But hey, that's my hope.
My goal this year is to do a video a week, But for me, it can be hard sometimes because I am extremely anal when it comes to editing. It took me 3 weeks of like just spare time editing to edit the video that's coming out this Wednesday. By the way, I hope you guys like it. It's a half an hour long.
I gotta catch up on your videos because I think I've missed the last like 3 uploads.
If you do that, it would be fantastic. I mean, I've been really bad at checking yours. I really got to catch up on yours too. Go with the flow isn't a bad goal. No, I agree. I agree, Tails. I mean, it's never really been about the money for me, but I do want to reach as many people as I can.
Yeah, so it's just like Gil knows the last couple weeks the stress levels that I put myself into, and I need to find another outlet. How, as far as for this channel, Gil, you've talked about it before, but why not do your inspirational videos on here?
Yeah, I could do that.
You've talked about doing those videos, and like those videos are good. Like, why not just because it doesn't really fit into your Gil Skillz, like your scrapping channel and that.
Mm.
And it doesn't fit into Husky Express, but it could work with the live stream channel.
Yep. Yeah, because I mean, it would fit into the live streaming channel in the sense that, you know, of course, we're trying to brighten people's days and make people smile and laugh, sometimes at my expense. But yeah, I think you're right. That's actually a really good idea. And I still have that project going on where I want to create intro videos with songs and stuff for everybody that comes into the chats or to the panel.
Amy Goodrich, what's up? Thumbs up.
Amy Goodrich, Happy New Year. I did it again. I threw my thumb up. Brazil Air View. Wow, let me start over. Brazil Air View. Welcome. Damn it. See, when I'm solo, I always give people a thumbs up and a high five. And me and Crystal haven't streamed in so long that I'm just doing it naturally. When we stream together, normally she's the one that gives the thumbs up. You don't know where it goes up to, but she gives the thumbs up and I give the high five.
And he's just screwing that all up.
I'm just doing my own thing. So most people are getting 2 thumbs up, which could be a problem.
The only other option that I can think of, though, Gil, is besides the inspirational stuff, the other thing you've talked about is gaming, and gaming can be done well live. So gaming with this channel would work as well.
Bradley, I'm a micro editor. Now, you know, with some videos, I don't need to edit very much. But when I'm doing my when I'm doing my videos where I'm taking apart stuff, you know, with my Gil Skillz channel, there's a lot of ums and uhs, and there's spaces in there where I don't say anything or I'm not doing anything right away. And I want to keep it in as engaged as humanly possible. So I try to take as much of that out as I possibly can. So with every video, with all the raw footage, I'll go through all that and I'll edit all that out myself. That takes me a lot of time.
Oh, that gives me a lot of faith in you.
What?
I asked Troy to go get me a pop. And he gave me a look, and I said, if you can get up there and not have your brother catch you, you can have a Pepsi. I said, but do not let him catch you, because then everyone is going to want a Pepsi.
Everybody knows that Troy is a ninja in training. He's going to be just fine.
He goes, no one's going to catch me. I'm an expert speaker.
She wasn't even up there.
Bradley. Bradley's on fire today. Just saying.
He's always on fire.
But no, in all seriousness, do you do a lot of editing yourself, Bradley? In all seriousness? So on my gaming channel, my recording style, let's see. My recording style is designed to cut down on the amount of editing those videos need. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say either like gaming would be one thing you could do, or the inspirational. But I really think the inspirational would be an awesome video if you started doing that, because everyone enjoyed that, and you don't really have a spot that can fit.
Yeah.
Because you can still game on this channel with that because that's still a live stream.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to start creating inspirational videos as intros to the live streams too, like like with us and, whoever else I might live stream with, or solos, or whatever the case may be. I've given that a lot of thought as well. Bradley.
I've got to edit my Christmas video that was supposed to get released before Christmas. It'll get released today or tomorrow. I don't know.
Nice. So I'm trying
already.
I'm rushing against the clock at this point because I'm editing another video. Like, I've got one scheduled to premiere on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. My goal is to have another one finished with editing and upload it to premiere the following week. So I want to get ahead. I want to get ahead by like a month or so, like Crystal does.
I got videos on my channel right now that were like put on in like probably July that haven't been released yet.
I hear you, Bradley. It's a matter of preference, really, in truth. But I enjoyed it. It's like, really, if I was doing other things, it would be easier. Like, for example, if I was like on the Gil Skillz channel, I primarily scrap metal. So if I was street scrapping, looking for scrap metal that way, I wouldn't have to edit nearly as much. It would be pretty straightforward and easy. So I guess it depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah, man, I haven't done anything on that channel in like a year either.
You had the diving channel and you had the scrapping channel that were taking off, and then you got bummed out because your town has really, really puckered their bunghole. And yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I basically quit both and haven't done anything with them. Yeah. I could start a new channel about our Christmas and Easter stuff. Our donations.
But those are seasonal. Aren't those seasonal?
We've been collecting already now for next Christmas.
Some of that
We're
stuff
getting ahead of the game this year.
Though.
We're getting ahead of the game this year.
For next year? For this year.
For this year.
That's right. It is this year now. Oh, man, that's going to mess with my head for a few days. In fact, when I go back to work, I'm probably going to put 2022 on a few emails.
Well, considering I've put 2021 on stuff still just recently, yeah, I'm screwed.
Bob Elvis is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look, I didn't put a thumbs up. It was all you. It was all you. Good job. High five for you. And a high five for Bob Elvis. Great to see you and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hope you are having an amazing day, and hopefully this year is amazing for you.
Absolutely, man.
Oh, man.
Good girl. You two do whatever you want with your channels, and Amy.
Thank you, Amy. Yeah,
she is such a sweetheart.
I haven't posted anything on the dive channel, anything on the scrap channel. R5, the new R5 Adventures, the R5 Adventures video channel, that gets the videos posted. I want to rekindle at least the dive channel. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I need to figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. It won't be near the amount of videos getting released anymore. It's probably going to be a one thing, if that, because I don't get out as often anymore. I don't have the time for it. And I just, and I think a lot of divers have kind of realized this over time. I think a lot of the divers in the recent have kind of realized just how consuming the after product is that comes back into your house, because you don't want to throw it away. So then what do you do with it? And after, you can only donate so much of it, and then people don't want stuff. And then you sit there with the stuff that you're like, okay, there's nothing to do with this, but you don't want to put it in the garbage. So it gets very consuming. And sometimes there's that connection to stuff where you're like, I'm going to use this. I'm going to keep it. I will use it. And then you realize after 7, 8, 9 months, crap, I'm not using this. Why did I hold on to it? So it's just, it gets very, very consuming. I know Julie from Frugal Family has been dealing with this a lot in the last month. And I've just noticed a lot of divers kind of having that same issue. A lot of divers that have kind of cut back on their dumpster diving because they're running into the same types of issues. Even God, I can't think of their names right now. The girls. God, why can't I think of their names? You know who I'm talking about, Gil. The two girls.
Oh God, the girls from California. I know who you're talking about. I
cannot think of their name.
Oh man,
I'm drawing a blank. Even they.
I know who you're talking about. Though.
They do all the online sales stuff now. So, and I think they're doing storage lockers to get that stuff. It's just, I think a lot of divers have kind of calmed down on it. It's I guess life.
Well, Bradley, that's what New Year's resolutions are for, right? But no, in all seriousness, we are at the top of the hour, so I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream now. Well, we're not at the top of the hour. We're at the top of the hour and streaming. We streamed an hour, darn it. But I wanted to wish everybody a happy new year and much love to you. And I miss you guys. And I appreciate the input, especially with the inspirational videos. That's actually something that I would like to do. Did you have any last words you wanted to say?
No, I think I've said it throughout the live stream. Just like, guys, have a good year. Don't set your expectations too high. Just kind of let the year come as it comes.
Yep. Take life in little chunklets.
Less chance of disappointment.
That's right. You don't want to get constipated with goals. You want little chunklets so that everything passes quite nicely. And with that being said, I hope
the year of diarrhea. I got it.
No. Okay. All right. Until I can't even say it with a straight face. Until the damn it. Until the next time.
Have a scrap happy day.
And be awesome. Bye, guys.